everyone, welcome back to my channel. Kathleen here. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I got this look using some new products that I picked up, as well as some older products that I've had for a while, but I don't think I've ever shared with you. And some of those products are going to be the Chantecaille Cushion Foundation and Future Skin in Vanilla, as well as I have my Jones Road Mascara I'm going to share with you, the Lancome Concealer. I have the Caviar Stick from Mercier in the color Sugar Frost. And what else do I have? Oh, and I have a new lip color. This one here, it's called Cream in Your Coffee by MAC. So, if that interests you, continue watching. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kathleen and I create content for mature women around lifestyle and beauty. So if that's something that you think might interest you, consider subscribing. Okay, so let's get right into it with the first product. So first I'm going to start with this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. If you're looking to have a smooth finish with your foundation, have it last all day, fill in any fine lines, pores, wrinkles, this is a great primer to do that. So I'm going to focus around my chin area, my lip where I have a lot of fine lines. Just really where you have pores, places where you have fine lines. Here, I'm just going to tap it in gently here on either eye. I'm not going to go too much underneath because I really don't want anything too heavy under the eye. I really don't want any creasing underneath there. So that's the primer for my face. Next I'm going to go in, I'm going to prime my eyelids with this MAC Painterly. I love this eye primer, and the reason I love it is I'm going to take this Smith brush, this 256 brush. I'm going to go in and I'm just going to dip in there and I'm going to swipe that across my entire lid. And what that's going to do is it's going to even out any discoloration, fill in any crepiness that I might have, again, and fill in any fine lines. It's just going to have the eyeshadow that I put on, it's going to make it pop, right? It's going to enhance the color, and it's going to have it last all day. Okay? You can see that it's very much the same color as my skin tone. Go over here, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Again, that's by MAC. It is the color Painterly. They have, I think, like 8 different shades that you can purchase. I happen to think that this one is pretty universal. I do have some darker ones, and I have some like olive tone ones, I should say. This is a little bit on the cooler side here, and I'm just going to kind of blend that in a little bit. I can get a little detailed and picky, but in the line of work that I have to do, I pretty much do that. And myself on a daily basis, you know, do I do it all the time? No. Okay, next I'm going to take this Patrick Ta, the Dimension 3 palette, and I'm going to go, this color here, Trademark. I'm going to take this big blending brush here. This is the Sonia G, is it the Sonia? Yeah, the Sonia G. It is the Detail Pro brush, right? And I'm just going to tap in there. I'm going to go back and forth all over my entire lid just to kind of even, you know, just to kind of give it a pop of color very slightly. Just to add a little bit dimension where my hood is. And you can see that that just kind of gives it just a little bit of color, a neutral color on the lid. Next I'm going to take this, and now this is new. This is the Laura Mercier in the color Sugar Frost, and it is one of her Caviar Sticks, which I am really loving. It's in the color, like I just shared, Sugar Frost, which is this color here. So it's like a champagne-y color. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to go right across my lid. Focusing more on the inner corner and then pulling it out a little bit. And that's pretty much it. That's all you really have to do with this. So if you like a little bit of shimmer, again, this is the Laura Mercier. I'm going to go back in there with that brush I just used. I'm not going to add any more product to it, and I'm going to kind of blend that in a little bit so it doesn't look patchy. Oh, next I'm going to go and I'm going to take this Too Faced and Killer Chocolate. I'm going to go across and I'm going to go right into my waterline and darken up that lash line there. And go back and forth. You can already see the difference, that it just makes that eye pop a little bit more. Then I'm going to go on top, and I'm just going to go in the outer third part of my lash line. This is a makeup look I would use if I was going out, Thanksgiving maybe, Christmas, whatever. If I had a holiday affair coming up and I needed to just kind of bump it up a little bit, you know, I would definitely add the shimmer, a little bit more liner, and, you know, just to kind of give it a little bit more. I'm going to go in, I'm going to take this Rephr brush in 03. If you're interested, Rephr brushes are a good, really good line of brush to use. They're made with synthetic hair, but they're very affordable. They're made in Japan, and they're usually always run sales on them. I'll leave a link to a place down below. None of this stuff today is sponsored. It's all products that I've purchased and just, you know, want to share with you. I'm just going to keep pulling that up towards the top part of my ear just to kind of give it a lifting look. I'm going to go in and try to blend up that little smudge that I made there. Let's see, how did I do? Clean that up with a Q-tip. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Kind of smudge it out so it doesn't look so hard. I don't like hard lines. And pull that out towards the top part, like this part, going out that way, not up that way. And then I'll just kind of pull whatever's left on that brush and pull it over to the inner corner a little bit, and that just kind of softens it up. I'll take whatever's on the brush here, I'll go in underneath and just kind of blend that in a little bit here. Okay, next I have my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using this Charlotte Tilbury. It's in the color soft brown, I believe. Head on it, it's not precision. Actually, I'm going to hop off the screen and fill in my brows. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, next I'm going to go and I am going to share with you, I don't think I've ever shared this before. This is the Chantecaille. It is the Future Skin Cushion Foundation. It is in the color Vanilla. This retails for $145. I'll show you in 1 minute. There is 2 refills that go into this foundation. I'll show you a little bit about how I've been using it. It's in the shade Vanilla. They only have 8 shades, but the shades are very transforming and they pick up any type of tone that you have in your skin, and they kind of just blend in seamlessly. There's a lot of skincare in this particular foundation. There's a lot of anti-pollutant properties in it, and I really like it. And what you do is you get this compact, right? And then you get this little powder puff thing here. You open it up, and then you have the foundation in here, and you get 2 refills for this, for the $145. And a lot of the proceeds from Chantecaille go towards, you know, our planet. They're a very green company. The price is a little bit high, but they are giving a lot of their proceeds to benefit, you know, endangered species and our planet. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this, and what I do is I press it in here, like so. Pump it a couple times, and then I take it and simply rub it across my face, like so. Can you see how that just kind of... Now, I thought vanilla would be very light, but it's not. And I'm going to go across here, like so. These don't dry out that fast either. Very skin-like, it's very lightweight on the skin. It does not feel heavy and cakey. You can press it like so, which is something I really like, especially if you do have... Okay, let's try it on my forehead so you can see. Again, I keep this pumped down, and then I just go across the top of my forehead like so. You can see, like, it just looks very much like my skin color. And press, like I'll press around like my nose area, and I'll swipe across like my forehead. If you like a super lightweight foundation, this one might be a really good fit for you. Let me show you this side again so you can see. It almost looks like nothing is going on, but I assure you it is. So I have rosacea, which, by the way, I want to share with you a product that I've been using lately for my skin that's been helping it a lot, and it's easy to use. So as soon as I'm done putting on the foundation, I'll share with you what that product is. The fact that it's just all together, you don't need a brush, you don't need to use your fingers either, you're just kind of pressing into the skin. So let me share with you the product that I've been using lately that I'm loving, and it's been helping my skin tremendously with collagen production, the redness that I've been having. I have rosacea, and it's really been helping a lot with that. It's been helping reduce many of my dark spots on my skin, and just an overall look of youthfulness that I just didn't have before. And it's so easy to use. And again, this is not sponsored. This is the Cure Red Light Mask. So there's an app on your phone, right? This, you program it to any skin concerns that you might have. So say you have rosacea that you want to treat. You put the pink light where you have rosacea. Occasionally I still get acne. I don't know how. I didn't think there was any more hormones left in my body, but apparently there are, around my chin area. So I can put blue light down here if I choose to. And then up here where I have fine lines and any wrinkles, I can use red light. Or I can use all red light all over my entire face if I just want to, you know, like increase collagen production. The red light goes deeper into the skin. The pink light goes not as deep as the red light, and it treats any of that surface redness, puffiness, and it helps with lymphatic draining. The blue light is strictly for treating acne areas, and that's more like clearing up any type of bacteria or any type of what would be on the surface of your skin. And like I said, you just program it into the app here, right? And then each night you, if you're done washing your face, you simply go, you pull up your app, you push the, I'll show you how it works. You just push this button here. Simply push that button on the back, and you can see, now I pushed it into the pink, where this is what I would use if I want to treat my rosacea. This is a combination. This is the red light therapy, which I would use when I'm, you know, trying to produce more collagen in my skin and help, you know, lighten it up and just improve the overall health and integrity of my skin. Again, I would go back and forth between these, and it depends on, you know, if I feel like my rosacea is really flaring up, then I would go and use the pink. So anyway, simple, easy to use. It's lightweight. The inside of this mask is so comfortable, right? So it's very soft to touch. It almost feels like it's silicone-y on the inside. It's not heavy. This part is lightweight. I simply just have to wipe it down with a tissue on the inside when I'm done. I don't put anything on my face while I'm using the red light therapy or the pink light therapy. I wash my face, I put a toner on, I let the toner dry for like 15-20 minutes. Then I go and I sit down and I just pop this on, and literally done. It's easy as that. And like I said, after I'm done washing after I'm done using it, that's when I put my skincare on. And I just leave it in a basket next to my bed. I do it right before I'm going to bed at night and I'm unwinding. And the thing that I like about it is that it's so easy. It's just super easy to use, so I'm not hesitant on using it. I'm not like, oh, I gotta use that thing, or I have to use, you know, any of the other apparatuses that I might have, which I'll use because I see the benefits in them. I really, truly do. But this one, it's my go-to because I just grab it because it's super easy. So anyway, that's the Cure. That's the LED mask. So if you know anybody too that's still suffering from maskne, you know, when we were wearing a mask, if they wear, this is really, really good for that. And anybody really who's just looking to improve their skin. It retails for like $328. I have a coupon code that I'm going to leave down below in case you're interested, but certainly worth the money for sure, especially if you're going to use it. Okay, so next, these are the Nude Sticks. Okay, the one in Tanglow and in the color, what is it, Bareback. Guys, I have not stopped using these since I purchased them. They are blendable, super easy to use, super clean to use. And I just love them. I really truly do. So you can either put these on before you put your foundation on, or you can do it afterwards. Today I'm choosing to do it after I have my foundation on. And I'll show you in 1 second what I typically do is just kind of go, just to add a little dimension and some color on my forehead. I go underneath my cheekbones with this, pull it down. I go across my jowls a little bit here, right? And then I simply take my foundation brush. Do I have my foundation? Oh, I'm going to actually use this foundation brush today. This is the Mercier, the dual brush that I love. And I'm going to just press that going upwards on my skin. Just keep patting that in. 1, 2, 3. See how easy that is? See how nice that just kind of gives my jaw, my cheekbones a little lift there. And then the same thing underneath here. So I just kind of keep it underneath. I don't want it up to high too hard there. And that will just kind of cut that out a little bit. Same thing over here, but you can see that that's going over. My cheekbones a little lift there. And then the same thing underneath here. Kind of keep it underneath. I don't want it up to high too hard there. And that will just kind of cut that out a little bit. Same thing over here, but you can see that that's going over the foundation, but super, super blendable. And it looks good on every age group, which is something that I really appreciate. So it looks good on my mature clients, and it also looks good on the younger clients. Okay, and then I simply kind of run these in across my forehead. I just keep dabbing. Now, okay, next I would take this color here, this Bareback. This is a blush, and I would just go over the top part up here. I'll take this brush here. This is the Sonia G brush. Oh, Sonia G, where I get my brushes, right? The Yano and the Sonia G brushes. I get them on Beautylish, right? And that's the only place I can find them. And they're actually having their, what's it called? Their credit card, their gift card event that's going on right now. And you get for every $100 you spend, you'll get $20 back in a gift card. So if you're interested in these brushes or better and higher end brushes, you might want to check that out. I love these brushes. I've had them for many years. They're made out of, most of them are made out of squirrel hair, goat hair, different types of squirrels and goats. They don't torture or hurt the animals at all. And they're made by Japanese brush makers in Japan. So, a good time. And that's just not on brushes, but if you're looking for anything from Beautylish, if you just go on and check out their website, I'll leave a link to the website down below in case you're interested in purchasing anything and taking advantage of the 20% off. I believe Beautylish also has Chantecaille products too. So, again, you might want to take advantage of it. Or if you need to just pick up any type of Christmas gifts or whatever for people, now's a good time to do it. All right, got my blush, did that. Oh, something else new I picked up this week is this concealer from Lancome, the Ultra Wear, the Tint Adol. It's in the shade 220C. This is, again, if you have a dry under eye and you like a very lightweight concealer, this is a great concealer to use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, I'm just going to dab here, I'm going to go across where I have some darkness, and I'm just going to tap that in. I'm going to take the other end of the Mercier brush and I'm going to dab that in there. This is a cool undertone concealer, but you can see how lightweight it is. I have I'm very cool tone, so I usually go with products that have a cooler undertone. I don't like the way warmer products look under my skin. So I'm either neutral or cool. I don't know if that helps anybody. That's typically what I do. Again, I'm gonna go over here. Just gonna take any dark spots. Tap that in. Like that. Then I'm going to take what's left on the brush and I'm going to go right across my brow bone up here. just to kind of lift that up a little bit. I'm not going to go in and cut the whole thing out, but you can see how that just kind of lifts it a little bit. You can also spot conceal too. I have this like broken blood vessel right here. And let that sit on there. Take and tap it. So yeah, that is the Lancome Tint Adult, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Tint Adult Ultra Wear Concealer. Just spray my face with a setting spray. I'm just gonna go over it and use a setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. It is the Vitamin C Cactus Flower, what's it say? Cactus Flower Water setting spray. It adds a lot of hydration and some brightening with the vitamin C. Okay, so now I can do my mascara, and I'm going to be using this one here from Jones Road. I just purchased this past week. I did a video on it. Actually, I'll leave the video up here in case you're interested in my latest video on Jones Road. Okay, so I'm loving the mascara. It's in this color Ultra Black. I like the spoolie on it. Hydrating mascara for your lashes. It's smudge proof. It's easy to wash off at night so you're not rubbing and tearing at your eyes. And simply going to go in and lift up. So you can see the difference, right, between this eye and that eye, just putting on mascara. Again, that's the Jones Road. I do believe in using your setting spray first before you put mascara on so you don't reactivate the mascara and get smudges all over your under eye. Okay, that's mascara. Now we're gonna move on to lips, and I do have a couple of lip products. I have this new one I just picked up from MAC. It's called, what's it called? In Your Coffee. It's a little bit deeper, but it's a good color for the fall. What it looks like. It's a satin finish. They have it in matte, I believe, but I have a tendency to stay away from mattes and go more towards a satin finish. This is a color that I would use all the time, okay? What I'm gonna do differently though today is I'm going to take, it's a long wearing lipstick, right? Which I think we all have a ton of when long wearing lipsticks were in the matte ones. And now we're kind of getting away from that. We're moving more into like a balmy type look. But what I've been doing is taking the long wear part and I'm using it as a lip liner, right? I'm not, you know, just because it lasts longer than a regular lip liner. Now lip liners are a little bit more pigmented, so they do have a tendency to last longer than your actual lip product. But using a long wearing lipstick or a long wearing matte lipstick as a lip liner will even increase your chances of your lips staying on longer. So what I've been doing is just going in and outlining the outer portion of my lip. And next I'm going to take, wait for it to dry. It doesn't take that long to dry. And I'll just go over it with any lip product that I want to use. I can even use, I'll show you what it looks like with the clear gloss on, right? So I can go over it with that. It just kind of defines my lips. I know as I age, my lips have a tendency to fade, like there's no definition in them. So this kind of helps with that. So I can go over it with the gloss. And for reference, I'm using this clear gloss by CityLips. It's a lip plumping gloss. So it will give my lips right? So now you have your lip liner that's going to stay on and your lip gloss that will go over the top. So yeah, so now you know what to do with any of your long wearing lipsticks that you have laying around that you're like, oh, nobody's even wearing these anymore. But you know, now you can try and use them as a lip liner. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use that color that I just showed you from MAC, and it is Cream in My Coffee. And I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So do me a favor, if you're getting any value from this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified when I upload a new video. So that is the color Cream in My Coffee. Pretty, right? It's a nice fall color, like a festive, more darker color for the fall season. All right, so let me hop off and take these rollers down, and I will be back to show you the finished look.